Welcome on back, everyone. Ever give me another episode with more Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet on the Nintendo Switch. Welcome to it. So last time, because we've been instructing our just to get to class, and when we met some of the teachers, well, one of the teachers that taught biology, the one that we took for the semester was named Mr. Jack. Okay, well, it's Jackal with a Q on it because somehow it's supposed to pronounce his name Jack. Is that how you say it? Because somehow Jack is the Q after the last word of his name. So we'll go ahead and check him because we're gonna get registered to the classes. So this last class that we had to take this semester is math, and of course we met this nice old lady named Miss Type. Is how I'm pronouncing her name. Well, Miss Type is Miss Time or Tim, not Time. What is it? Miss Tim. Okay. Well, forgive me if my pronunciation is not going so well. Well, it's just well, hold on a minute. Okay, so I just want to making sure I just clear my my mind and my throat just a little bit. So anyway, you like math with Miss Tim? Yes. Let's go ahead and take more math class with Miss Tim. Class will begin soon. Don't be tardy. All right, so we're heading back to Miss Tim's class. Hello everyone, let's have a fun class today. Tell me, do you all enjoy shopping? Buying tasty bread or choosing new clothes or even just a window shopping is so much fun. In today's class, I'd like to use the shopping one of my own favorite hobbies. I mind you to teach you all about math. I'm sure everyone here has visited a Pokemon at least once. They sell all sort of Pokemon items. Pokemon are one of the many useful items that you can find there. They cost 200 each. Now then, I'd like you all to do some thinking with me here. One Pokeball is 200. If you have 2,000 and bought as many Pokeballs as you could afford, how many will you receive? Okay, tough one. So I can't deny. I mean, there had to be more, but the 9, 10, 11. I don't actually remember. I don't actually know this answer. So I'm gonna pick my best guess. So I'm gonna just pick at least. There had to be more but 9, can it? Oh my, that guess falls a little short, Ed. With the 2,000 you can afford to purchase a maximum of 10 Pokeballs. Okay, that's close enough. However, if you purchase 10 or more of any one type of Pokeballs, you will also receive a 1 Premier Ball, a special white ball as a bonus. So the correct answer is in fact 11. It's sure it's nice to get a little bonus like that on a shopping trip, isn't it? Oh my, is that the bell? I suppose that's all for now. What a shame. I'm looking forward to seeing you all in the next class. I hope you're all looking forward to it too. Okay, so she have another class coming up? Okay, well, I just hope not this is going to be the third class we're going to take. So that had to be it, right? Okay, so I think that's all too done. Okay, so we finished Mr. Tim's class. And now we're ready to move on to battle studies. You like the battle studies with Mr. Dendra? Why, yes, of course. Class will begin soon. Don't be tardy. All right. Well, let's just hope we're not late and not be tardy. Okay, so this is. So she's trying to be some gym trainer. Okay, so she's trying to be a gym teacher. Osu, say hello to your battle instructor, the one, the only, the hot-blooded Dendra. Osu is a karate fan, by the way. Look it up. My age, 25. My hobby, working out. My type, well, strong and muscular. The fighting types, of course. That's all for my instruction. And for my class, this is where you all get to learn the nitty-gritty of Pokemon battling. We'll start with the basics so that no trainer gets left in the dust, even if you're new to this stuff, and have no fear. Leave it up to me and my muscles and you'll be pros in no time. Let's just set our fighting spirit ablaze together. Pokemon have all kinds of attacks and moves at their disposal, and each move has certain qualities that you'll want to remember. I'm talking about the power type and categories of these moves. Higher power means more damage, especially if your opponent is weaker to that move type. Heads up, a new kid question coming your way. There are two categories of attack moves that can fall under. Know what they are? Moves that are light and moves of darkness, physical moves and special moves, move you love and move you hate. Okay, so I think I'm not sure which answer it was. I mean, I'm gonna just guess the one in the middle, I guess. Awesome, you're adjusted as a sharp as I expected, new kid. It looked like you have a handle on the basics. Okay, I guess I was right before. Anyway, attack and moves are split into two categories, physical and special. Physical moves will do more damage and the higher the Pokemon attack stat is. And special moves do more damage the higher the Pokemon special attack stat is. On the other side of things, a Pokemon getting hit by these moves can take a less damage by having a high defense or special defense stat respectively. In conclusion, Pokemon that are good with the physical move should raise their attack stat, and the Pokemon that are good with special moves should raise their special attack stat. Trying to raise both of these stats equally will just make it hard for the Pokemon to shine in battle. Make your strong points stronger. I always say that the goals are for both people and Pokemon. Oh man, I was just about to suggest that we do some hands-on practice to really drive the point home, but I guess we're out of time. Well, generally meet up for my classes here at the schoolyard, even for boats learning. Nothing like a little fresh air to make the studying more fun, am I right? But the class is over for now. Take care, you little rascals. Okay, no wonder what she calling us rascal. I mean, we didn't do anything wrong. I mean, like, what the heck are we? What the heck do we do? Okay, so let's go ahead and take the last battle studies back to Mr. Dendra's class. Well, technically, she don't actually have a class. Well, she have a class outdoors. All right then. So what we get to learn from her class? Let's go check in. So I sincerely hope this should be the last day to finish up her class. Another day, another round of battle study. So let's get right to it. Is everyone excited about the treasure hunt? It's always a great adventure. You get to take on gyms, go to the new places, and run all over the places with your partner Pokemon. And while you're running around out there, I'll bet that you'll come across some big shiny crystal fairly often as well. These crystals are actually a collection of terrestrial energy that's suspended up out of the ground. You can check out these crystals to the battle Terra Pokemon with your friends or other trainers in a group of 4. We call those battle Terra Raid battles. The Terra Pokemon you'll face off against in Terra Raid battles are crazy tough. But sometimes they act differently than the regular Pokemon, so you'll need it to be on your guard. Luckily, trainers can also use a special action in the Terra Raid battles. It's called cheering. And there are 3 different cheers that you can use. The first cheer is go all out. It boosts the attack and the special attack of all ally Pokemon. But the second is a hand tough. This one boosts the defense and special defense of all ally Pokemon. And for the third, well, let's see if you can guess. But this cheer restores AP for all ally Pokemon. What do you think it is? Heal up, wham bam potion, explosive healing wave. Well, on top of it, well, it just said heal up. Okay, well that may seem like an easy answer. We can confirm that. The first one on top of it. That's right. Maybe I should make you but a battle teacher, huh, new kid? The third and final cheer is heal up. It's a real powerhouse with the ability to both restore HP and cure status conditions. You can cheer up to 3 times during a single Terra Raid battle. Also, cheering uses up the turn in battle, so you won't be able to have your Pokemon use any other moves when you cheer. In conclusion, try everything at your disposal. If nothing that seems to be working, try cheering on your allies. Providing the support for your teammate can sometimes open up a new realm of possibilities. Oh man, I was just about to suggest that we do some hands-on practice to really drive the point home, but I guess that we're out of time. Class is over for now. Take care of you little rascals. Alright, so we've been called rascals by Miss Dendra. How rude. Okay, so let's go ahead and check in one more time. So we get here is no more classes available. So we can go ahead and revisit a class if we like. Which class would you like to revisit? Okay, so it seems like that we can go ahead and revisit whatever class when we want to go. So we can go ahead and visit. Oh, wait a minute. So there's more. There's more to it. Okay, so it seems like just go ahead and like replay to the one of the classes that you already finished, which was available. So in biology, we already learned about walking with the Pokemon, and 2, we already learned something about pressing Pokemon's egg. Okay, so that's something we have done to accomplish. So we're just gonna say never mind, and we are gonna meet up with Nemona at the staff room. And so the staff room is somewhere at the middle, so we can go and confirm that. All right, and we'll go and check on with her. And wait a minute, who is this new character? So this is what the staff room is supposed to look like. Very well, Champion Nemona. I trusted you to handle this in my stead. Sure thing, you can count on me. In fact, I bet that this is gonna be fun. I'm glad to hear it. Good day then. Okay, and we just stop into a pause. Oh, pardon me. Okay, so she got nothing to spill for me. Oh, Ed, hey. Okay, well, let's just ask who is she? Pique your interest, that lady is well, they call her La Primera. She's as strong as she can do pretty much anything. She got cool practically coming out of her ears. She's basically everything I want to be, or that any Pokemon trainer would want to be, really. Oh, which remind me, remember in the homeroom when I asked her what your dream is? Well, since your hearts are already set on becoming a really strong trainer, I got an idea for you. You should have tried to reach a champion rank like me. Sure. A deal is a deal. Oh, wow, then hang on, bro. I got a whole file I want to give you. Here it goes. The trainer who reach the champion rank are the ones who raise their Pokemon really strong. There are pro tiers of battlers. There are moves that keep the crowds absolutely on the edge of their seats. You have to prove yourself to the Pokemon League to officially get the title of champion. And to do that, you had to do more than just take classes here. You got to take on 8 Pokemon Gems and win so you can collect their gem badges. Once you have done all of that, all that left is a special test of a champion assessment. And once you pass the that, then at long last, you'll be a champion. It's every Pokemon trainer dream of the coolest title anyone could ever hope to get. Not to brag or anything. I reached a champion rank during our last treasure hunt, you know. Oh, but the treasure hunt is a special independent study that thing that we got here. Should happen soon. Our last one started not long after the beginning of the school year. It's a great you get to the lead school to go have an adventure and learn however you want. I guess that you could say my journey to becoming a champion was the treasure I found, maybe? I don't know that yet if that's the answer I'm looking for. Anyway, I got a feeling I'd be able to get even stronger if you and I were both working at it. Let me go ahead and save the gems, the location in your map app in case that you decide to go for it. Why, yeah, so we can get that register to our Rotom phone. So it seems like that like we can go all around this whole region just to locate to beat as many gym leaders that located all around here in Paldi region. The Pokemon gym location have been added to your map app. Okay, so this is the one that's called Victory Road. Okay, so we got a lot situated going on around here. Give it some thought. Okay, so we got is a rain on our Rotom phone. Wonder who could that be? Call in Master Ed to be a director's office, please. Once again, Master Ed to be a director's office, please. Okay, so we can barely listen to the bell ring of the musical note. I don't really get how to solve this one here. So that's the problem. So colorful. A lot of teachers A lot of the teachers here are real colorful characters. I need to try harder to stand out. Why, I believe you should. I can't go talk to this person? Now where was my next class? I got to the point where we had to chat together soon. Okay, and there's this lady from the math class. Okay, so now it's asking that we have to go and head to director's office. Okay, so here we are now. So we're setting out to director's office right now. Right this now. Okay, so he got a nice fancy office there. Thank you for coming, Master Ever Ed. Have you been enjoying your time here at the Naranja Academy? Why, yes, I indeed enjoying a lot from it in the Naranja Academy. That is the most wonderful to hear. Now, you may be wondering why that we could not have simply conversed earlier in the cafeteria. But let me assure you, there is a reason why I asked you to meet me here in my office. It seems that a friend of mine has a rather serious matter they would like to discuss with you. Okay, so what about it? No, I'm afraid that I aren't actually here in this room with us. One moment, please. Just allow me to connect us. Okay, so you're gonna get connected by this TV? Okay, well, that's a nice, decent TV there. Okay, so something just popped up. Okay, and who is she? Hello, Ever Ed. It is nice to meet you. My name is Professor Sada. I carry out Pokemon research with the great creator Polly at the site known as Area Zero. Okay, so what is this picture? So we're looking at here is some fog coming from underneath, and where we saw some so on the left and on this picture we can barely see a little bit of this Pokemon Center from the outdoors, and some building that look like something that you can enter to some gym to battle head on with Pokemon trainer and take on gym leaders. The professor is in fact a graduate of our fine academy as well as a splendid researcher. Why, how interesting. Well, allow me to get straight to the point. Ever as student ID number 805C393. You are the student who traveled with the unusual Pokemon Koraidon, is that correct? Thank you. I appreciate that you were honest in confirming the facts. Not that I do not mean to offend you. In fact, I wish to ask for your assistance. Okay, so we're asking about assistance. Okay, so here's our Koraidon. Just break through our office. Oh, how good to see that you are well. It has been quite a while since we last met. Koraidon was once in my care, you see. It's a Pokeball that was also originally in mine. I assume you received it from a young man called Arvin. I am no longer in any position to be able to manage that Pokeball myself. This is what I would ask of you. Will you continue looking after a Koraidon on my behalf? Can do. I do appreciate your agreement. Koraidon has been greatly weakened and is currently incapable of battle. It can, however, take on a form of specialized for mobility. In all likelihood, it will require some time to fully regain the compatibility in one's head. I will provide you with my contact information. If you would, please get out your phone. Okay, so now we're making contact with Professor Sada. I will be in a regular contact going forward to keep tabs on your status. Okay? Until then. Alright, and now he is waving goodbye to us. Could this Pokemon have its organs within Area 0? Sada, don't tell me you actually did it. Okay, well, I'm not seeing any conclusion going on just yet. Well, it seems that the professor is asking quite for the favor of you. But of course, the Academy is always here to support you in any way that we are able. I do hope that you'll continue to enjoy your school life together with that Koraidon. Indeed, I would. So, if we go talk to you again. Area 0, what are you doing down there, Professor? Why, we have to go and move out of his office and go figure out. So, wait a minute, what's all about the Pokeballs? Hello, excuse me. Oh, you're still here, Everett? Oof, getting called into the director's office? How you landed in that much trouble already? Nah, kidding, I know it wasn't like that. Mr. Ajata want me to show you the way to your room in the school dorms. Your very own private room, Everett. Let's go check it out. Okay, so we get to stay in the school at the academy. So okay, now we go into our dorm room. Okay, well, so this Naranja Academy seemed like a home to some of the students. Ta-ta-ta-chan. From today on, this is your room, Everett. Actually, it's as new to me as it is to you. Never been here before. Maybe check out your new bed. Looks comfy, and you must be pretty worn out from all this stuff happening on your very first day, huh? A quick rest on the bed is all you need to get yourself and your Pokemon healthy again. I'll see you tomorrow when you rest up, then we can battle even more. Take care. Yeah, so when we rest up, I mean, we can feel like this is a good day to get ourselves some breakfast, get stronger, and get ready for our next battle with Nemona, whatever comes up. So let's go ahead and check the place out. So we get our own sink and everything. Okay, it's your own personal kitchen. Why, yes it is. So if there's something in this door, this leads to the bathroom. Make sure to keep it nice and clean. Why, okay, well, I don't see that's embarrassed. That's awkward. Seems like it's a time for a good rest. Okay, so we can't leave our dorm room because we just got here. So we got our own chair, our own desk, and everything. But you know what? We're about to get ready to rest up the short. So yeah, so we're gonna get ready to call it a day because I think it's better than experience to go ahead and rest up into your bed. And then once you're feeling awakened and ready for the big rest of the day, so the days will quickly fly by after you start your new life at the Naranja Academy. And then at last of the day arrives for your true adventure to begin. Why, yeah, true that. Well, I feel like we're going to rest up into a whole lot of awakening because we are feeling like we're ready for the big day at the Naranja Academy just now. Attention all students. Today marks the beginning of an important news assignment. Please assemble in the schoolyard where I will explain in more detail. Okay. It's time. I've been waiting forever for this. Come on, let's go out to the schoolyard. Okay, so we're checking in the schoolyard now. Alright then, so it look like we have a good rest day. So we go talk to Nemona again. So we gotta go to the schoolyard director's orders. Okay, so where do we want to go? To the schoolyard, of course. If you don't mind me asking, game. I mean, that's where we go specifically at the schoolyard because there's something else to it. Okay, now what's going on here? Excellent. It seems everyone is here. Well then, it's the time that I explain your independent study assignment. As usual, the theme will be a treasure hunt. I ask each of you to set out and travel the world in search of your own treasure. You have all learned much within the walls of our fine academy. But now it's a time to turn your eyes upon the wider world and deepen your understanding. Explore how the abundant nature soaking in its rich culture. Discover the Pokemon that lives here. And get to know the people too. Where will you travel? Who will you meet? And what will you achieve? Of course, your Pokemon partners will be there to help you. You will journey together. Learn new things together. share each other's thoughts and feelings, and find something you might always treasure. I look forward to welcoming you all back after your independent study. When you return to us as a fine young trainer. Let the treasure hunt begin. Onward. Okay, so we just started our next day to go treasure hunting. Well, things could get a little bit more interesting. Alright, and now we just waiting for this game to take its time to load a little bit. Okay, well, I never actually see this Pokemon before. Tamaya, it's time for the great outdoors. Come on, Slizzard. Okay, I'm sorry. Come on, Slizzard. We're riding out. Okay, so it had like some wheel in its belly. Take care, everyone, and remember, the great crater of Paldi is exceedingly dangerous. Entering it is a violation of school rules. What are you waiting for, Everett? Let's go. I mean, why? Yeah, I mean, let's indeed get out of here and never go into TV's school in this building. Do you think everyone that heard of my warning? With the students are so full of vim and vigor, I find it hard not to work. Okay, alright, now these guys have something old comment to say. So, what can we do anything? When you're told that you can do anything at all, it's so short of makes it harder to know where to start. Yeah, that's kind of fair, actually. Yes, I've been waiting for this. The treasure hunter, I've been waiting for this. I'm gonna take the best of photos ever with the new camera I spent all of my pocket money on. Okay, well, you know what? I don't know what kind of picture we're gonna take, because I almost forgot one thing, because we were supposed to be taking pictures. So, you know what? I think it's gonna be the best day to be taking pictures just now. So I think we can go and zoom close. And what else can we get? Okay, well, that felt kind of funny, actually. And okay, so we're gonna act cool. Okay, but you know what? I'm gonna take a picture of Clavell. It's what his name is. Is that what your name? Clavell? Okay, so I want to take a picture of you. It's to be so cool I can color you up so that we can take a selfie. Okay, what? So he's not here. So let's try this again. Okay, so you're gonna look at the camera. Okay. Yeah, but it felt kind of embarrassing a little bit. But you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna try to act cool, just the way I look. And yeah, so we can confirm with Ed to hide everything. Yeah, well that seems kind of perfect. Yeah, so we just can't forget to take as many pictures all around here in this whole entire region. Ed. The treasure hunt is finally starting. What do they mean by treasure? What are we supposed to do? Okay, well, let's just ask what we need to do. Yeah, fair question. Since it's your first time, come on, let's walk and talk. And that is how we rhyme it. The treasure hunt is a huge part of the Narinja Academy school year. The point isn't that to get us all looking for some actual hidden treasure necessarily. We're more just making our own adventures to see what experiences Paldi got to offer. You could try to beat the Pokemon gyms, that you could help out the people in need, that you could hunt for real capital T treasure if you wanted even. There's a stuff that we never learn sitting in a classroom, you know? This is our chance to learn it. Plus, there's so many chances to the battle, which is obviously perfect for me. You and me for sure got a battle if we run into each other out there. Hope you're ready. Okay, so she is allowing us to accept for another battle. Okay, then. A battle is a battle. Oh yeah, battling can wait. I meant to tell you. Do you know your phone map app lets you set yourself destinations? You could try setting one of the gyms as your destination that gets you on your way easy. I have that for a student council president, giving your own friends an insider advantage. Hey, Arvin! Insider advantage? Jesus, you make it sound like we're cheating or something. All I did was suggest that he check out for the gyms. It's up to Everett wherever he goes. Everett is gonna have his hands full searching out Titan Pokemon with me. He doesn't have time to waste on something like chasing after the champion ring. Come on, guys, we can do both. Me and him are gonna be too busy visiting the lairs of Titan and nabbing their Herba Mystica. And Serial, don't go filling his head with the weird stories. Hey, all I did was invite him along. It's still up to Everett whether he goes right. Grr. Everett, your phone ringing. Why, yes, I can hear. Hey, Everett, Cassiopeia here. It's about the Operation Starfall. Remember that I told you before? Team Star is made up of 5 individual squads, and each one's got their own base. I need you to go to each of the base of all 5 of them and beat the squad boss there. Team Star grunts might try to get in your way, but I'll be helping you out from a distance. And heads up of that, but the bosses that each specialize in a different Pokemon type. Just remember the names of their crews and you'll figure it out. Still, no need to worry. With your skills, I'm sure that you're more than up to the task. I'll just go ahead and add the bases location to your phone for you. Why, of course, you go do that. The team starter bases have been added to your map app. Okay, so this is the one that's called Starfall Street. Good luck with those bosses. I'll hook you up with some nice rewards every time you beat one. Wait 1 second. Who are you supposed to be? And a team starter those opponents are a serious hazard. They're not the Everett problem. That's right, because he's got the more important thing to do, like searching out awesome ingredients with me. I thought it was up to Everett to decide whether he goes or not. Wasn't that what you were saying, Nemona and Arvin? How do you know that, I'm looking forward to seeing what you can pull off at Everett. Bye. Okay, so it felt like that we had to go and decide what to choose from. What was that all about? Everett, I'm glad that you're making plenty of friends here, but try not to get dragged into anything dangerous. Anyway, no more weird vibes. We got a big adventure to start. I'm gonna battle every single Pokemon trainer I met. If I just keep trying to become as strong, I bet that the experience will be the thing I treasure. I guess I'll start by heading to a gym and training up some new Pokemon here. I'll send you a pic of what the gym buildings look like. Okay. Well, that's a pretty cool mechanic of that construction building of that gym house there. Oh, and I know we've been running our mouths, but it's your call what to do, Everett. Go where you want and do what it is that you really want to do the most. A treasure of our very own. For me, that's got to be my big dream of tracking down the Herba Mystica, that is. Once we get to those Herba, I'll make you the absolute best sandwich that you had in your life. What do you come out for? Oh my gosh, did it just come out because you said a sandwich? Well, you're not getting one. It seems like it wants to start moving. Is it telling you to get on Everett? Okay, so now we have the advantage to go and ride on a Koraidon. Alright, cool. So how to ride? So we can press the plus button to jump onto Koraidon. You'll find that you can get around more quickly. When you're on your Koraidon back, you can press the B button to have it jump, allowing you to leap over obstacle in your path. Press the plus button again to get off of a Koraidon and walk. Seems easy that way. Okay, so we're pressing on plus. And there we go. So our first time around riding on Koraidon. Okay, so we're just riding on our own Pokemon. Whoa, it transformed. Now it's really look like some kind of weird size Schoolyard. I'm sorry, I'm so bad at that name. As long as you got the Koraidon, and you can go pretty much anywhere. These are your close stores. Yeah, maybe. Well, if you're going to the search for those Titan Pokemon, I say you set out from the east gate. But since Everett is actually headed to take on some gyms, I say go for the west gate. Besides, it's way too easy to get lost out east. Tuh, man, this is why I can't get along with you. I'm out of here. Catch up soon, little buddy. I'll head to a gym. See you around, Everett. Okay, so what we got going on here? So the treasure hunt. So the treasure hunt has finally begun. It's a special event that's held by the Academy to encourage students to set out on their own and learn for themselves. You're free to decide where you want to go as you search for treasure all your own. Okay, well, as we checking with our map. Okay, wait a minute. What's going on now? Okay, so we got everything available. So we got history class available, home EC class which is available, and so there's a mass outbreak. Alright then, so we go ahead and check in this map real quick. So it turns out there's a lot to get situation going on here. So what we're looking at here is we got here, it's in the one, so it said the path of legend. So it's somewhere at the South Province area free. So it says on the search for the Stony Cliff Titan. The Stony Cliff Titan information not verified. Let's see more. The witnesses claim they've seen a giant stone moving on its own in area 3 of the South Province. And the stone has a big swiveling eye stalks. Perhaps it's a Titan camouflaging itself to catch prey. Okay, seems spooky. But it felt like to me because we got is a lot to get catching up around here. So we got here is several of these Titans, some of these gems that we had to go get knocking out on. But you know what? I think we should go ahead and challenge one of these gym leaders. I mean, so which gym we're going after? So there's several of these options over here. So you know what? I'm gonna start off at the one on the north from here. So we got several of these directions to go. And it felt like that I can't go ahead and warp to some place where I visit. But you know what? Yeah, but it's making it much more easier that if we go ahead and warp to somewhere next to the Metagoza at the south. And actually, you know what? We can go ahead and follow this trail. But actually, you know what? I think if we start off from east. Okay, so this is somewhere at the east coast. But no, this is not on east. This is on the west. Okay, this is our west here. You know what? I want to try to see if we can go ahead and battle head on this artisan gym. Okay, so I really think we should go and take on gym leader just now. Because it felt like we're getting a whole lot stronger. But you know, you guys, I do believe that's going to have to do it. So next time on Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet, we are going to go ahead and set out to doing what we do best around here. Because there's a lot to get catching up around here. Because we'll go ahead and set out on our adventure just to go ahead and take on as many gym leaders or Titans as soon as we can go fully witness to full experience on the next series, you guys. So you don't go anywhere, and you will be participating on staying tuned on the next series. So thank you guys so much for taking the time to tune in and watching this episode. So if you're liking this series and you want to see more Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, be sure to leave an advertisement, like, share the video, and subscribe. And if you do subscribe, ring that notification bell so that you'll be stay up there notified when my new and awesome videos happen on your way. So just making sure you guys are staying tuned in, and by all means, all of each one of the description of down below. So if you'd like to help support the series, you can do so. We read step by step just to help get you started on support my channel and prep this series. So that's going to be all it for Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet. We'll be picking up more on the next one. So take care, guys. I hope to talk to you on the next video.